That is one thing I like about Star Trek over Star Wars is lore consistency.
Oh yeah, I get just to be an independent
Well, I mean,
droid.
It makes sense if
Yeah.
George Lucas made the shit and then everybody else took it over and took it in different directions. I'm guessing Star Trek is still run by the dude who created it and was like, these are the seven.
Roddenberry's dad.
Yeah.
Lucille Ball is dad.
I'm saying, like,
none of his entire family is any. Except for even Mahel Barrett, she stopped when she died.
But
she was the last one.
It's just always had better lore consistency.
Because I think Gene Jr. doesn't.
I don't know.
But that's because Star Trek fans are kind of
nerds.
More nerds than Star Wars nerds.
Well, they're not toxic nerds.
Yeah, that's Star Wars for you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, can y'all believe? I'm not surprised, but people being all racist towards
Reva.
I didn't see what they said, but I'm like, fucking asshole.
It's probably pretty bad. I think she's playing the character really well.
Yeah, she is.
It's a good character.
It is.
And she's killing it. She's an evil cunt.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Which just shows how good of an actress she is.
Exactly.
Because she's playing a bad guy that you want to hate, and you hate that fucking bad guy. So she's killing it.
Thrown off a cliff somewhere.
Yeah, so she's doing a great job.
An asshole, no.
Yeah, she's doing a great job at playing the villain.
How's he gonna come back though?
It was just a stab in the stomach.
Yeah.
Maul got cut in half and came.
Yeah, and also the whole
The Grand Inquisitor's
which I didn't even think about this until I watched like New Rockstars. They're like they could also probably do that thing where
like they did
the
with-
Ming-Na Wen's character, she got like fucking like robotic stomach or whatever when she got shot or something.
One of the Inquisitors, I don't remember which one. In the training, Darth Vader cut off their arm just to teach them a lesson. They replace parts of them all the time.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you might be wondering why we're talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
One, we're fucking nerds.
We loved the Obi-Wan Kenobi so far.
Great show.
Yeah.
Two, it's going to be a surprise. Stick
And,
around.
Apparently, there's rumors that they might actually get a second season of Obi-Wan.
I hope so.
Because it was supposed to just be a mini-series, but now there's rumors
It's
that
such
they're
a
going to
good
do a
show.
second season. It really is.
And I heard it's doing very well on Disney Plus.
It is.
Well, that's the only reason most people have Disney Plus is for Star Wars stuff.
For Star Wars and Marvel.
And Marvel.
I have it for Star Wars.
Yeah, I have it for both.
I don't watch anything else but Star Wars and Marvel on Disney Plus.
Yep, that's the only reason I have
I
it.
watch Star Wars and a few cartoons. I watch.
So again, welcome to the stream. All 7 of you bots that are watching us.
Let's see.
Maybe Ian. Is Ian watching us?
I don't know about the look.
If he's not, he's fired.
When did you
He
hire
may be
him?
sleeping.
He
'cause
might be
ain't
feeling.
feeling
He
well.
did say he's not feeling well. I don't see him in there.
If he's got a migraine, he ain't looking at a screen, man.
Okay.
He better not be.
Yeah.
That's just asking to make it worse.
Yeah.
Even with the blue light filter glasses.
So despite all the Star Wars talk, this is in fact a Mass Effect stream. And we started this. This was one of our second game, right?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, I think it was.
It might have been, yeah. 'Cause I was thinking East Continent might have been next, but no, I think
No,
I think
it
it was
was
the second
it was
game.
Yeah,
So this,
because we still let what's his name play.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tony.
Our second session, yeah.
Yeah,
He was in what?
Yeah,
How
so
many
this
sessions?
was our,
Two?
I think so. But this was our, this had to be our second campaign we ever did. So we did, it's pretty fun, like we're streaming West, which we didn't do in forever. Now we're streaming our next campaign that we haven't done in forever.
You might think I might have planned it then.
Oh, I do remember you said that even though this is Mass Effect, they might actually still cross over.
I got ideas. So anyway, yeah, we are in fact playing Mass Effect 5e tonight. We did start this a while back, so the way I'm running it though, however, it's episodic, so you don't have to really know what happened before. The tie-ins are very minor, and there might be a hint, which I'll just make Bobby go over on the post and type in that hint later.
Well,
No, type
there's not really anything to hint. Usually when I type in hints, I'm like, here, watch this episode. But this is the first episode we're doing a Mass Effect, so.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're hinting at something in East or West, then.
Well, so like when we found the girl in the castle.
In Mass Effect? Okay.
You yeah, it was like 3 years ago.
I don't remember this at all.
You fought a bunch of goblins first that I made up.
Oh yeah,
I
'cause
thought
we
the
found
trolls
it
that had
weird
us
that there was
trapped
goblins.
in it.
Honestly,
in
the
Mass
last
Effect
thing I
universe.
remember from Mass Effect is when we were in that big wooden fucking spaceship.
The,
Yeah,
the
that
space
was-
battle stuff.
No, when we were inside the fucking.
It was the spaceship full of elves,
Yeah, I believe so.
and y'all tried to attack all those trolls.
Yeah, the trolls were
and they ate y'all's lunch for a long time until y'all tricked them. Yeah.
Because none of us have any type of fire.
Oh yeah, it was
abilities.
that
Oh, yeah.
campaign
Yep.
where we didn't have any fire, so we couldn't stop the fucking trolls.
We didn't stop them easily.
The space trolls. Because y'all were in a generational ship, and there were space orcs, and space trolls, and space halflings,
And elves, space
and
elves.
space elves. Because I had no idea what I'm doing. So I just put D&D into Mass Effect, and it sounded kind of cool. But yeah, so the very idea of this is, I'm gonna recap, is between games 2 and 3. The Andromeda Initiative was a thing, as much as some people hate the idea.
Yeah, it was-
But there were some factions who didn't like the complete and total vapid idolism of the Andromeda Initiative, and I thought, why just do one when you can do 2 for twice the price? So this one was funded by black corporations and some shady dealers. So all of the factions from the Mass Effect Milky Way galaxy are here. You got Blue Suns, Cerberus is here.
The Talons.
Yeah. You've got all those kind of underworld individuals. Omega, all of them are here.
Check the levels.
And Triangulum. It took about 600 years to get to Triangulum as well, because Andromeda and Triangulum are about the same distance apart from Milky Way. Only this one takes place after it's been established. So they've been here for about 400 years already. This is 1,000 years after the events of Mass Effect 2. And as soon as Bobby gets back, we'll start. There's not 4 or 3 counselors. There's every race has a counselor on the second nexus, because I didn't have any idea how to name shit back then.
You can retcon it right now and name it
I'm
something.
too lazy. And it's SecNex, and then I've got NexSec and NexSecCom, because I was watching down Periscope, and I like Comsublant. Because that was
I was
kinda
about to say,
cool.
I thought the music was.
Atlantic Subcommand, they just call it Comsublant.
I guess this.
Do we still need these glyphs?
No. Those are part of a puzzle.
Yeah, I still have them.
It's on you, buddy.
I just collect everything.
I was just going over to my Mass Effect character, and I was like, why the hell do I still have this?
So, however, something weird happened. There are Angara and Jardin in Triangulum. Because I made a thing where, okay, it's legit. There is a sort of weird kind of radiation cloud that stretches between Andromeda and Triangulum. I just put it into the game and made it a super crossroad bridge.
So the shit that fucked it up in the game was just a bridge.
Yeah, just a bridge. And yeah, that's how it works. So that's how there are Angara and Remnant Tech inside Triangulum Galaxy. Well, I've had some adventures already. But, they're all Spectres except for Andrew's character. And maybe Justice.
Okay. I still did over 100 points of damage in one shot, so.
It was actually adorable when I did the Spectre ceremony. They all
Can't do
stood
it on
up.
stream because obviously
Yeah.
copyright.
Well, and
Yeah,
it's
we-
already passing the storyline. This
They all stood up, and I swear Ian had a tear in his eye.
And we had like the actual Mass Effect music going.
I
that,
literally
like,
just downloaded the scene and played it.
Yeah.
It was pretty epic.
It was.
I wish we could do it on stream,
Hey,
but
that's exactly what I wish we could do it on stream, but copyright shit. Also, I wish we could have the actual Mass Effect music going right now, but again, copyright.
I kind of like this though. It's fitting. It's
Yeah,
it is.
grandiose. And,
whatever this music channel is, it's pretty good.
It's just some YouTube channel called Aviators. But yeah, good job, dude.
all right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got our characters all leveled up to 7 and shit.
Yup.
Or yeah, just
Yeah, I'm fine.
I need a right race at some. No rush. Okay.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Uh,
Well, I thought we were gonna do character introductions.
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then I'll-
You'll do that. That's the thing. Because I forgot as well. Like I said, it's been about 3 years.
Says the
No,
one
I-
who gave my name over.
I have my character's name on there. 'cause
All right, Barbara, you go
it's-
first.
Yeah, it's on the fucking the templates. I didn't want to switch backs, and the template, all the cameras would go
Oh,
away.
you gotta change that wording, that color up there, buddy.
Which one?
Bobby and Sean.
I know.
No, you can see it pretty well on the TV,
Yeah.
but
I was struggling with the colors because up there where my name is and where Sean's name is, on the back, it's a cool background, but the colors, it was tough. You could see with the black. I had it white. You couldn't see some of the words at all because of
Okay.
the rims of the planets
and the clouds
and the cloud and all that shit. So I started fucking with like maybe one word would be in a different color than the other word, which I kind of did with Sean's name, which we'll see later. But
What
yeah,
about
it was
red though? Did red stick out?
not really.
All
But
right.
anyways,
You
so
go first.
I'll go first because my character's name's already up there, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of taking my character off just to add it back on. But my character, I am playing Arissa Tagoni. She's an Asari. She's I don't know what's going on over there.
I was trying to find the trash can.
It wasn't.
So-
a
What are y'all
copy
doing under that table?
so
The trash can lid was closed.
she's an Asari. She's Arissa Tagoni, so very obviously similar name to Liara Tassoni. So I just basically said that it's Liara's cousin. And so I'm an Asari adept, level 7 Asari adept. So a lot of, obviously, Asari, a lot of biotics. So
All right, Sean, you're up.
All right, I'm playing an Angaran named Jacques Tora. I can't pronounce my own third last name because it's just SJE.
so she
So I usually just go by Jock because of Ian's character, who's not here today, called me Jock or Native because he likes doing nicknames. But yeah, I'm just playing Jock.
What is it? What's the class?
Oh, soldier,
And Sandra.
Havoc soldier.
All right, I am Kalani Kirahi,
Hold the line.
Infiltrator, Solarian, Shadow.
I don't think anybody who knows Mass Effect will not realize that you're a Solarian.
with the last name like Kirahi.
All you had to do is say Kirihi, and then they would be like, "Oh,
Hold the line.
And Morton giving him shit for it.
We will hold the line.
Oh.
All right, Andrew.
I am playing Applius Vaporeus, a Turian infiltrator, sniper class, and apparently the only not
Yeah, you're not a Spectre.
Spectre here.
Oh.
It's okay.
You're not the only one.
And I have a really big sniper rifle, so it's fine. Doesn't bother me.
And Jess.
I am Rome. I'm fabulous, and I am a Omega agent. I am Guardian.
What race are you? Human?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Your tech armor was rainbow colored, if I remember.
So
Very,
you're
very lovely.
a human. What's the class?
Am Guardian.
Guardian. And is your name, the character's name is spelled R-A-A-N or just
ROAN.
R-O-N? Okay, that's so sad. Second. Get to the Mass Effect text. Oh, damn it! I forgot to plug in my charger.
How dare, sir.
I will do that in a second. Okay.
9,000 jobs. And he fucks that one up.
Yep.
Can't believe it.
Does it all the time. So,
Yeah. Fuck you.
disadvantage. Disadvantage on you. Disadvantage on your family. Disadvantage on your fucking cow.
You know, I honestly don't know if I actually did the level up or if I just put 7 and then left it at that.
Wow. Hello. That was very large.
Yeah, it starts large and then I have to make it smaller.
It's not how it usually works.
Oh, no. Get here. So. Come on, mouse. That's good enough. I have to go a little bit
Yeah,
bigger.
you can barely see the fucking text between me and you, bud.
I know. I'm trying to fuck with the colors. But
It's enough. I think if they're looking, they can see it.
yeah, I mean, if you have it on a big TV, it's easier to see.
Oh, well, you
on the
watch it on
phone.
big TV.
But yeah, on the phone, it's probably gonna be kind of tough.
On the phone, you can't even see it.
Fuck. Yeah, you can.
Try red.
Okay, hold on.
Can you do neon?
Huh?
Neon.
Neon blue, I think would not be.
I don't
good.
think
It's a
blue would work
background.
because the planets.
Yeah.
Neon pink.
Yeah, something bright like red, yellow,
Let's
green.
I'll do
1986.
neon green.
I mean, it's still black.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's much better.
Better.
Yeah.
I'll just because the way I have it set up, I'll leave your last name in white, but I'll probably switch that back to green later.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll fix it for the next episode.
You need to do it.
Oh,
for your
son
name.
of a bitch. Okay, so camera's gonna go dark for a second. I gotta go to the template to change my guy's color.
I mean, while we're on this commercial break, I do have an event. If anybody else wants to make an announcement too, I do have an event coming up on June 25th. If you are somewhere anywhere near Midlothian, Texas, it's called Pause for Rescue. Pause for Rescue, right, wife? Something like that. We're doing our show, the Full Steel Combat show, at a ranch that offers like counseling for veterans and horse riding and stuff like that. If you happen to be in Midlothian, Texas, which is the most Lord of the Rings sounding fucking name, go check it out. I don't know what it's going to cost, but we're going to be there. We are also going to be at Southern Star on July 3rd
Can you change?
for that show, which Andrew's actually going to be for that.
I guess.
And in July the 15th, 16th, and 17th, we are going to be at,
I can't.
God, what is it? The GRB? For Comic Palooza 2022.
No.
Okay.
Sorry about that,
Hey.
y'all. My computer died.
Vague on the website.
Yeah. I would just say it's a full
Okay.
bonus, so.
I mean, that's still crit on 18.
So anyhow, we are going to be at Comic Palooza, July 15th, 16th, and 17th. And rumor has it, we're going to be in an arena-style setting on the main floor. Instead of way back by the anime cards where nobody saw us last year. Except for the several hundred people that saw us.
I think when me and Sean went, it took us forever just to figure out where y'all were.
Yeah. Yeah, because they just had us like way off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We were next to the Eternia set where you
We
could
were
ride
riding Impala.
where you could ride Battle Cat and Panther. I forgot.
We were
We're
just
gonna-
next to the Impala.
We're in the back corner where all the bulky stuff was.
But this year we're going to be we're supposed to be on the main floor.
We're in the back of the main floor, but still on the main floor.
Still the main floor.
We're by
It's on a
we're by where the
Saturday?
food is.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We're by where the food is, so
Yeah.
that's a good
If
thing.
you were there last year, it's by where Halal Guy was. Halal Guys were.
Mm.
No, it wasn't. That was back closer to us. It's actually by where like Pistol Pete's and shit was.
Yeah. No, there's several Pistol Pete's.
Yeah, but the one in the back.
It's the back wall of the vendor area.
Yeah, that
And-
color was a lot
You
better.
know, Alice
It is.
Cooper's going to be there. I'm super excited about that.
It's a lot better.
Apparently, Christopher Eccleston's going to be there, which most likely is going to take place when we're actually fighting or doing one of our panels, which we have a panel each day this year. And it's not going to be everybody like
As
last.
long as I can sit for it, I don't care.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be everybody like Josh and I are still talking about that. But, yeah.
Ooh, I need to make a purchase.
Oh,
Back
no.
next to it, I think.
But yeah, it's going to be fun. Come to Southern Star on
Any-
July 3rd,
anybody
too.
on
That's going to be fun as hell. That was always fun as hell.
Which one?
Southern Star.
It's okay.
I'm going to try to finagle it to where I duel Andrew with our big knives.
A big old knife fight.
Big old knife fight.
Can we tie our wrists together and do it to
So,
choreograph?
Josh and I legit talked about that, having like the wrist tie together with the single-handed falchions.
That'd be fun.
Like if we had like a really light show with only a few people, that would be cool, and I would love it. It would suck if everybody went down at the same time. And they can't put me against you because I could just yank you off your feet. That wouldn't be fair at all.
That'd be fun.
It'd have to be like me and Josh. All right, we're back and everything.
We're back.
Size
yeah.
to size.
We've been back.
Yeah. That was announcements. Okay, everybody ready?
Actually, I'm not going to be in the chat because I'm going to save this for later.
Yep.
Okay.
You should do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the chat
For
up
the-
there. Just look at it.
For the surprise, basically. The Star Wars surprise later.
I am not looking forward to that.
Man, this is kind of lame
Yeah,
music.
I know. It's an hour and a half thing.
It was cool.
Let me-
restart it.
Restart it. Okay. Yeah.
I was just going to say go right past that part.
I was gonna skip to the next song, but
Sorry, I forgot.
To mute.
Now this I like.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's ready. Cool. God, Bobby,
hey, I'm not the only one. Seems
Fuck.
like you just did too.
I'm the DM. Disadvantage on you and your family.
Hyper disadvantage.
Once again, you find yourself awakened by the incessant beeping of your Omni tool. Once again, summoning you to clean up some minor mess the council made. The pod ride is soft and smooth, like everything on Segnex, and the Geth-controlled platform deposits you smoothly outside the still dark council chambers. Inside, standing in front of the council dais, instead of on it, is the Counselor for Humanity, Jefferson Harper. Floating beside him is the drone platform containing the Geth Counselor program, Myriad Omega. Good morning, evening, Spectres, smiled Counselor Harper. It is 0345, next standard time, interjected the mechanically musical voices of Myriad Omega. Yes, thank you, Counselor, nodded Harper. As you can see, it is still dark because it is not an official NextSec mission briefing. Hell, I wouldn't even have bothered with NextSec with it if I didn't think something bigger was going on. Counselor? Thank you. Lights lit up on the face of the Geth, up on the face of the Geth, and a holograph opened in the space between you. 1,000 years ago, with the idea in mind that the vapid idealism of the Andromeda Initiative would most likely fail. So in response, a second initiative was funded and launched. Triangulum.
Yes. Yeah.
Not with the brave new world ideology, but one of pure survival. The Reapers, whether or not the council believed in them, were a very real threat. And many of us believe that despite the Herculean efforts of one rogue Spectre and his ragtag crew, the incipient war was still unwinnable. So the Andromeda Initiative built their arcs for 25,000 colonists each. We built ours for millions. Oh, shit, where's my arcs? I forgot to bring mine. You're gonna have to zoom.
Just put it in front of the DM cam.
I
Right here.
didn't draw this very well. I did, but I think it's beautifully well drawn.
Oh yeah, you could just, if you're trying to show the camera, you could just.
Yeah, I will be showing the camera because it's part of the hologram that she's talking about.
Okay.
I just hope we can see it really well. All right. Anyway. Okay. Dude, we built ours for millions. This is the hologram that y'all are seeing.
That actually picks it up pretty well.
Yeah, it does. Here we go. Here's my notes. Take a look at it, all y'all. This is the hologram that pops up first, Secnex, and the basis. And this is the arc. Hang on. That's the arc.
All right.
The arc itself.
Okay.
And it's got labels on there. And I was going to let your characters look at that. So I'm going to put that down over there.
Okay.
So you can take a look at it. Map cam that.
Okay.
This music's pretty funny.
I know.
It really is.
Rather hectic.
With all those little fucking xylophone noises.
I know.
The point of this history lesson, interjected Counselor Harper, is that for 400 years, we spread out across this arm of our new galaxy, concentrating entirely on exploration and external threats to our security, without thinking to look inward. Matt came that.
Actually, I might need to turn it around because it came this way. Yeah. Or there we go. Can't walk.
That level 7 just floating randomly across the screen.
Yep.
Nothing
Not
if
anymore.
not professional.
But should
Or
I,
nothing if not professional.
Oh yeah.
should I adjust or zoom in or what?
Yeah, I can zoom in. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that one just shows up as white on.
It does.
Well, I could have zoomed in on it, which I'll try to zoom in on both actually. Hold on. That looks different.
Well, it's actually a little better right there than when it was in the center.
Let's see the story. Yeah. Pick the
So
right
this is
camera.
inside the ship?
Oops, too much.
That is, I will explain it.
Okay. Yeah, that's too close.
Hold on. Trying to go.
Do I need to adjust the camera
Yeah,
itself?
bring that paper that way some, the top one. Because it looks like it's better over there as we zooms out.
So I can go over like this. Go down a little bit. A little bit more.
I mean, if you, I can always just go yoink.
Let him do it. It makes me feel important.
I think that should be fine.
That's actually pretty good. You can actually read all the.
Yeah, and it
Cut
cuts
that
off.
top corner,
Yeah,
but
it cuts off one of the corners, but that's fine.
It doesn't
Level
matter. Just
seven.
that Broussard collector.
Yeah, everybody can tell that's a big circle.
If you don't know what
My
Broussard collector
sneak
is,
is
look it up.
now
I don't know what that
4d6.
Look it up.
However,
Yeah.
if I melee, 3d8s.
Alright. You ready? Now, here we go. Councilor Omega.
Fun sneaks.
New Athens Award. Formerly New
Level
Athens
7
Arc.
means what?
The primary arc of humanity. Because of your race's affinity with water, also transported the Hanar and Drell.
oh, okay.
Councilor Harper. For 400 years, the ward has become essentially a human-centric ward, with the Hanar and Drell living mostly apart under the artificial seas. Until recently, that is. About a year ago, a contingent of Drell and Hanar launched an assault on a Blue Suns HQ on the island of Melbourne in the Santorini quadrant.
Santorini is this.
And Melbourne is right there. At first, we thought nothing of it. More internecine strife that makes the daily lives of the various mercenary groups. Yeah, that marks the daily lives of the various mercenary groups. Not long after, a single mid-range missile launched from the jungles of Houston Island. There.
Okay.
Where no known mercenary presence exists, and destroyed a small medical colony off the island of Delphi. It's over here.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Again, we thought little of it until just this morning. Counselor Omega. Indeed, Counselor. Upon collating various security reports from the different wards, I began noticing a similar pattern. Secondary races within each of the wards have begun randomly attacking the majority races across each ward. I made a timeline, and it seems that the activity began in New Athens. Your mission, Spectres: infiltrate New Athens ward, investigate the attack sites, try to determine if there was a specific target or just general chaos. If possible, intercept and defeat any more possible attacks. Determine the cause and nature of the uprisings. Counselor Harper. We have intel that two small forces, one composed of Hanar and Drell, and the other composed of Blue Suns and Eclipse human heavies, are mobilizing. As such, ward security has placed a moratorium on all non-essential ingress to the ward. As we'd rather not advertise council involvement, you will have to find some other way in. Councilor Omega. As usual, if you succeed, NextSec will take full credit. And if you fail, go.
Don't.
Councilor Omega kind of, her things flop off and she kind of floats out, and the hologram that is Councilor Harper disappears, and you are left alone in the darkened council chambers.
And so we're in the little gridded piece of paper right now because we're in the council chambers.
No, you're on. For technically, since this is the second Nexus, you
Mhm.
guys would be up here.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so up there.
Yeah, that's a smaller
So what are
overview
these-
grid.
What are these circles here?
Those you will find out if you go into engineering downstairs.
What are what circles?
Circles everywhere.
Oh, okay. So
I guess we head downstairs.
You said that I'm trying to remember. Even though I'm not a Spectre, I'm still a council agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we head down to like one of these areas down
Well,
here.
we got to go down. to
That's the
engineering
ward
first.
itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
okay.
ward.
That's the way. That's what you're gonna have to try to find your way into.
Oh, we gotta find a way into this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
'cause
can
we're
either
up there.
So,
you
yeah.
can probably go to engineering. It's downstairs
Okay.
inside main NextSec security,
Okay.
which is way downstairs from the council chambers. Or there's probably an archive somewhere if you want to go into that.
Sure, we could get on one of those elevators that takes 9 minutes to get anywhere.
Um,
Oh no, they,
But it's got good news.
they updated that. It's fine. They updated the elevators.
I like.
you
I like how
remember
long
all
they-
that time we spent on these elevators. I have a shotgun.
I liked it because it in the lore it made sense.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they took forever for a reason, and then they just sped it up.
No, it's,
The one that didn't took forever for no reason is the one that was in the Normandy.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous.
There's no
where you
news,
just- that
no
one's
talking.
like-
You're just sitting there.
and it's only like 12 feet down.
That elevator's moving like
It's
that.
like, come on, like.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's only about 12 feet down. You can just jump.
I was like, I could have fucking like
Uh,
shot a hole in the floor and jumped down.
But yeah,
Find a, like, a
the
fucking
Nexus itself,
Air
from
vent.
top to bottom, is about 1 kilometer.
Do
I said we go down the stairs.
okay, with my background, a veteran, do I have any military contacts that could potentially smuggle us in, considering I was this scout? I could probably sneak in on my own, but
You could probably sneak in on your own. However, with your expertise, you know that the tubes that connect the wards to the main Nexus are vacuums. And they are roughly 15 kilometers long. Wait, I wrote that down. Let me see how much they
Oh wait, that's what all the circles are.
No,
Oh.
the tubes are 10 kilometers long.
okay, so we have a little bit of
A walk.
a spacesuit walk through a Jeffries tube.
A very large Jeffries tube.
I don't know what a Jeffries tube.
We are
is.
Star Trek
talking
thing.
in the hundreds of meters.
Well, you said they're only 10 kilometers long.
10 kilometers long, but like 100 meters wide.
I gotta see what that is in American.
8.5 miles.
Damn,
6.2 miles. I mean, 6 miles.
that's a long walk.
That's an hour.
It's a vacuum,
Okay, so it's less than an hour because there's no drag.
and it's a guarded entrance.
Oh.
A moratorium on all ingress into the ward. So, like I said, you can go to the archives, you can go to engineering.
Let's go to engineering because we gotta get.
Can we update our guest?
What would
Your guest is not with you.
really?
Oh, why is our guest not with us?
You can ask.
Why is our guest not with us?
in engineering or
The counselor's still there. She just kind of shut down for a little bit, but you can ask her.
do we have our guest with us this time?
So the program that typically runs that platform is incredibly loath to put what basically amounts to a nuclear weapons capability platform into a crowded ward of 40 million people. If something happens to the platform, you guys die on an uncharted planet. If something happens to the platform in a ward, you guys die, and so do 40 million people.
Okay.
So we agreed that the platform would not be put in a position where it could possibly kill 40 million sentient beings.
Makes sense.
You're basically on your own. Thermal clips, get it the old-fashioned way. Plunder them off your fallen enemies. Or maybe find one of the Blue Suns or Eclipse HQs that are randomly located throughout the world.
It was so nice back in the day when guns didn't have thermal clips.
Right?
But okay, I'll use most of my bioducts anyway.
Would there be anything else, Spectres, or can I go and attend to Nexus Security?
You can go.
Yeah, I think we'll
You're
be off.
dismissed.
I will remember that come payday.
Ah,
Somehow, your bank account has been deducted 5,000.
How many credits did I have?
So-
Okay, 5,000 credits?
Mm-hmm.
Son of a...
what would be in the archives area? Like, I know we gotta go.
There
engineering,
probably be like old blueprints and shit like that. Engineering would have the actual technical specifications. Archives would have the history and, like I said, old blueprints and maybe whatever the local Geth has, whoever built it,
Mhm.
if he's still floating around somewhere. But that thing has been gone for a long time, and nobody really knows where it's at. If you find it, ask it. Because it was a single Geth program that built the entire Nexus.
Oh, okay.
It was also the single Geth program that piloted the Nexus.
I'm a pilot.
Yes.
So are we going down to engineering or what?
Yes,
Yeah,
we should.
I'm thinking engineering. That's where we need to go. Archives, we can get some
Information.
additional information, I guess. So, where do y'all want to go?
Engineering.
Y'all are going to engineering?
We're going down
Yeah,
to
let's go
engineering.
engineering, I guess.
You walk out of the council chambers, and there is naturally a Geth-driven pod waiting there, and it's a destination. You gotta tap the VI, the
Engineering.
UI that says engineering. All aboard. Oh,
Yeah.
you boy. You gotta pop into the pod, naturally it closes, jumps out, and just jumps straight down through the middle of the torus that creates the Nexus for about kilometers and kilometers, 15 or so. And it comes to a sudden stop and opens like an elevator, and you are in a very large cluster of machinery, and there's people running around doing a lot of shit. And it's really busy here. Really busy. Most of them don't take any notice of you guys.
Do I notice anything out of place?
No, it's computer servers and people building shit and people fixing electronics. Sparks are flying.
No
It's an-
suspicious people?
Make me a perception check.
Nat 1.
I mean, you're Angara. All these Milky Way people are pretty fucking suspicious.
I don't trust anyone.
No, you don't.
Doesn't help that we have such an angry human who is not with us today.
No,
Probably
Inspector Harper is sick.
he's probably off being racist somewhere.
Yeah, he's very much man, isn't he?
Inspector Harper is sick.
What is this the get for beating it to us?
Yes.
You have Omni tools, yeah.
And it's being an Alexa to us, and just you know.
I mean, you're connected directly to the counselor for Nexus Security, so yeah.
I wasn't questioning where Harper was. I was just making a comment to the side, not necessarily.
So was I. Inspector Harper is sick. Did you catch that shit, Ian? Better caught that.
I was about to say, just because I'm in Gar in this table talk, I'm not gonna. I was gonna be like, "Are you two related?"
They might be. I mean, Harper's a fairly common.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead.
I think we're still just on our way to engineering, right?
Y'all are in engineering now.
Oh, we're in engineering.
Yes.
Okay. So, I think we need to get in engineering.
Y'all trying to figure out a way inside.
And this is attached to that.
That is a ward.
We're looking for a.
This is a
Server
polar view of the ward. The ward itself kind of looks like a snow globe.
Okay. But
This-
we're like here. We just
No,
have to find
y'all
a
are
way
not
in.
here. Y'all are roughly here, and the wards are connected to the main.
So we're
But
looking
the
for
wards are
service.
connected to where we're at.
So
You can get there, but you
They're-
have to go back up and then out.
they're like the
Weather vanes?
starbase domes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of a weather vane. You know what a weather vane looks like? It's a rod, and it's got the things that blow, and when the wind blows, they spin.
Yeah.
It looks like that. So this is the main body of the Nexus Security, and the wards jut out
Yeah.
and
Okay.
in big snow globes along the main torus.
Okay. So I guess we start working our way over here. We've got to find a way in.
So these are arms of the wards, or are
That's
these,
that's a top-down view of the ward. Think of it as you're looking inside a snow globe,
Okay.
and that's a sphere.
It's a biodome.
Just reverse. It's a reverse Dyson sphere biodome, maybe.
It makes me think of the star bases from Star Trek, the ones that have like the little eco pods or
Yeah.
whatever, kind of like that.
The internal area of this dome is about 125,000 square miles. That's how big they are.
makes sense if they're like anything like the wards on the fucking the council and the citadel.
And for this one, the land stretches about a third of the way up the inside of the globe.
so kind of like a halo type effect going, like it starts
Yeah.
to go up and then stops.
But mostly, it's not a full halo.
Yeah, it's not a full.
It's a bowl. It's more like a bowl on the inside of this giant globe,
Okay.
and it's filled with water and some land.
It's roughly the size of New Mexico.
So I'm guessing that's the water, and then or are all of these
That's
water,
all water.
and then these are just the little islands, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we need to figure out a way to get in.
Yeah.
Change the music,
Oh. Man. It was good for a while.
and we don't have time to just fucking look for another thing.
What?
Music. Whatever that was.
Oh, this is good. Of course, there's about to be some ads.
So I guess we're looking for schematics to find like
Or-
forgotten service hatches or something.
With me being Angaran, can I pull somebody aside and be like, "How do I get to this?"
You wanna do that?
Basically, yeah.
No, because didn't we have to like sneak in or something?
No, I don't think we gotta sneak in.
No.
You probably have to sneak in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounded like
The
we-
words were infiltrate.
So I don't think we can just ask somebody. How do you get here?
That's
Um,
What I
They would
do,
probably
that's-
tell you just hop on a transport
we're
pod
both
and go down there.
infiltrators?
literally my class. Yes, we're both ones. Different side class.
So maybe we should go to. Go. We were going to engineering. Go back
Or
to
stabby stab.
records or what was it?
Archives?
Archives. So we might be able to find some blueprints and find a way in.
Yeah, maybe.
Though I can't.
You should have done that first.
Yeah, didn't realize that we would need blueprints.
Shuriken.
I was thinking
Omnibus,
blueprints,
Minifold form.
something we would need to build something. I didn't think blueprints for the whole wards. But who knows? They might not have blueprints for the whole ward, but it's worth a shot to see if we can find a way in.
So y'all want to plan to go to archives? What about you guys? Y'all want to do anything?
We probably should check out archives, see if we
Yeah.
can find a map.
Y'all hop back in the pod. Takes you right back up to the main central Taurus.
Well, that was fun.
It takes a couple minutes. And
We're
a
exploring.
door opens and you see rows upon rows of computer banks.
Back in the
And
server.
there's probably 100 people just tapping computer banks and looking shit up, getting printouts and hard copy data and downloading stuff to their Omni tools.
Is there an empty one? Like,
There's a bunch of them.
I go to one of the empty stalls, whatever the hell it is.
Okay. There's a big computer screen. It's got a haptic adaptive interface, just like any typical computer screen here.
I guess I start trying to look up blueprints to the wards.
Roll me an electronics check.
Plus 0, so 18.
Yeah, you are easily able to pull it up. And it
Do I have
downloads-
any negative effect with me being in Garin and
No.
Milky Way electricity?
It downloads straight to your Omni tool.
Okay. Actually, it would be on this one. All right, so I got the schematic or blueprints or whatever of the wards.
Yeah,
So I guess I just throw it off to
visiting
the rest of the group.
Yep. So you now have a blueprint of a ward in your heads-up display.
So
It might be a +5 and it was a plus that was put
It
there.
probably was a +5.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it would be it'd be +4. If you're proficient, it'd be 8 or 7.
It should be a 7.
Well,
Yeah, because it's maybe your
what the
intelligence
hell?
plus your proficiency. If you're proficient.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, no, that didn't sound right.
So you thought you had a +15.
Well, you also have a +14 in stealth, and that's also
What?
not right.
Do you have expertise or something?
Well, even with expertise, it would
Well, and then
it would
might
only be
have been
+9.
It might have also been an addition from something
Oh,
I
you
added
have those
on.
battle VIs. That's right.
Probably.
Okay.
I just sneezed 4 times in a row. What the fuck?
You're dying horribly.
Okay, because yeah, those.
Yeah,
are,
some of y'all still have certain Geth programs uploaded into your Omni tools in your combat suit.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't as bad as when I had COVID and I sneezed 13 times in a row.
Yeah, no, yourself should technically be
Jesus, it was
+9.
ridiculous.
without
Yeah,
being
that's
+7.
But I think there was
Unless
some
you
of
have
the
expertise.
upgrades.
But
that
yeah, those Geth programs downloaded from your suits of logs.
but I couldn't honestly tell you where.
What
Now
they
you're
were
probably-
originally.
Yeah, because when y'all went to Mayath and y'all went into
Yeah.
the underground city,
Yeah.
y'all did have some combat Geth upgrades.
No, I remember that. I'm just saying.
No, I think there was a couple of things that I purchased.
Oh, that could be it.
No,
too,
no,
mods.
I think
Yeah.
there was either weaponry that I purchased.
You
that,
might have
that
purchased some
updated-
mods as well.
So yeah, something like that. I don't think the guests had been added properly. I usually
Those are
do a
supposed to be temporary.
temporary on the side.
So anyway, you all now have a visual display of one of the wards. It says revision 1.12, 2163.
Gonna look for any like service hatches, things that would have been put in place and then covered up and forgot about.
Give me an investigation check.
This does not work.
No, this is very
Well,
good.
actually,
This is like-
it don't work.
This is like fucking
Yeah,
like
you
Zelda
see something
shit.
kind of weird. You don't understand what it exactly is. If you want to understand it, I'm going to need look it up right now.
Oh, it's better.
Engineering.
I can roll, but is anybody better at engineering than me?
Engineering.
I can
got
take-
a +0.
I can take a full party roll as
I
well.
only have a 4
Okay,
on plus.
I have
0.
+1 in engineering, so.
Okay.
I would say
Well, he
probably
said
a
everybody
party,
can roll.
party roll.
Yeah, I will take a party roll as soon as Rowan gets back.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I'm just gonna use an average.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna help the average.
Well, I'm gonna kill the average because I got 1.
I got a 19 +0.
You're looking at it going, huh? It's a pretty bug thing.
I can't shoot it, so I don't care.
I got a 14.
Do the math. So
19.
you got a 1.
Well, 19 and 1 is going to be
20.
20 plus a 14.
You're expecting a
That's
lot from me,
34.
Bobby.
Well,
I haven't even
19
rolled
1,
yet.
that's 20 plus
Roll.
14, that's 34.
I was waiting for gestures.
Well, you can roll. I can add it.
Should be that by the time you.
Plus 0, so 18.
We're
You
gonna
rolled
need an
18?
engineering roll from you, Jess.
You rolled an 18, Sean.
And then the previous roll that I did was an 18.
Huh, nice.
But it either do really good or really bad with this dice. There is no like
In between.
That's kind of how I am too.
These dice are very, and it almost seem like they're loaded dice because I tend to roll the same number a couple times.
Get some new dice.
He just did.
I did. I just been using. I like using the metal dice, but I think I need to go back to the plastic ones.
You've got a giant pile in front of you.
Yeah, but they're for different effects. Like I gotta roll the green ones for acid damage, the red ones for reds, orange, and those ones for different damages.
I guess you, Sean.
Yeah,
these
roll,
are my space ones.
roll for engineering.
Oh, you got space dice.
Engineering?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I pretty much use my Spider-Man dice for everything.
the ones you can't really read.
Yeah, but they're cool, so
7.
it sucks
Let me
because
do your
especially
space
because the nat 20 is hard. Sometimes if I'm
They're not
looking at
really
a certain
space
way, it looks
dice,
like an
they're
8,
just-
but it's actually a nat 20.
Like
The Colgate dice.
Huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
Those are toothpaste.
With your rolls, you notice that the only way you can probably figure out how to get in is turning on your Omnicraft and dodging down the drop chute, the main tunnel, and hopefully avoiding the scanners that they come in through by hiding behind different cargo pods. And you know that there's probably like 3 sized cargo pods.
Why don't we just hide in the cargo pod?
Huh.
You'd have to figure out how to get into the cargo pod,
Space dice.
or you can just fly behind the cargo pod like I wrote down.
Oh, there you go.
Because
Okay.
y'all's rolls suck.
You're gonna make us roll for that. I'm gonna roll badly,
And you're gonna
and
crash.
then something's gonna blow up.
possibly.
I'm all for it. I'm a pilot, so
Because of your roll, you missed it by 2 points. You missed the easy way in.
yeah. Well,
Then you should let me re-roll.
Why?
I don't do that nicely.
that's not how this works.
No, sorry. The deal was for Spore and for Ahab.
So
You did
yeah,
not-
y'all gonna have to
you did
figure
not
out how to follow these pods in and avoid security scans.
Well, let's start
I
flying.
stealth,
Probably not gonna work.
even with my plus 15.
Yeah, we'll
But
see.
also our Omnitool ships we have our powers, right?
yes.
I mean, we all got to get through, but if I get there, I can buy out of charge.
And unlock the door for us.
Yeah.
What if we figure out how to get into these cargo pods?
And stow away.
The cargo pods are usually loaded by drones straight off of ships into the main Taurus and then shunted off to wherever ward or wherever they need to go. And once they reach into a ward access tunnel, they go into a central processing unit and they're shunted off to the rest of the ward. Usually via drone, and not even get drone, it's VI.
So there's at least 2 opportunities for us to get on.
I'd say we fly our ships.
I'm just trolling the railroading DM.
Well, I mean, y'all fucked up the roll. There was I had another even cooler way in, but y'all's roll
I
wasn't
mean, you
good
could
enough.
have just given it to us.
Nah.
It's James.
I wrote it down. If you get plus 10 to 13, you have to take the hard way in. If you get a plus 14, you can go the exhaust port. But it is also 9:30. And does anybody know what that means?
No.
I am going to activate the surprise and yield my DM chair to Sean.
No.
Well,
Go to the DM screen.
Or if this is a
Not
session
really, 'cause
zero setup.
I gotta pull up everything
No,
on the
it's session
phone.
0. We're just...
Well, I'm going to let Sean.
I mean, I don't know if Sean's really gonna be doing much if we're doing session 0.
Well, it's his game.
He
so
can talk
gets-
about it
You
at
can
least.
set the background for us.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like, do we all meet in a space tavern?
And this is the dry.
No.
I'm going to
Surprise.
let Sean explain it.